You know that fresh, earthy scent that you can smell just after it's rained? It's thanks to a group of bacteria called Streptomyces. In the soil, these microbes produce a molecule called geosmin, which fills the air with its distinctive musty odour when raindrops hit the ground. But there's a lot more to Streptomyces than their smell. These bacteria recycle organic matter by feeding on dead organisms. And they help to buffer our soils, stopping them becoming too acidic or alkaline. But one of the most important things that Streptomyces do is produce antibiotics. The vast majority of Streptomyces bacteria don't actually make us sick, but they produce over 2/3 of all known antibiotic compounds. We use antibiotics every day to fight disease and improve the growth of livestock, but why do bacteria produce them in the first place? They could be used as a kind of chemical warfare against other microbes, but they may also act as communication signals, change how genes are expressed, or modify the way bacteria colonize surfaces in 3D structures called biofilms. Whatever their natural function, we're able to utilize the amazing properties of these molecules as medicines to treat bacterial infections. But some bacteria have evolved resistance to antibiotics. These include superbugs like MRSA and other bacteria which can be almost impossible to treat. Antibiotic resistance is one of the greatest threats we face today. By 2050, it could kill 10 million people every year. That's more than current deaths from cancer. One way to prevent the problem is to reduce our use of antibiotics in healthcare and in agriculture. But we also need to find new kinds of antibiotics, and Streptomyces bacteria could be just the place to look. They are an incredibly successful group of organisms found almost everywhere on Earth, and scientists are searching the deep sea, tropical forests, and deserts for undiscovered species that may produce new kinds of antibiotics. We may also find novel antibiotics by looking at the DNA of Streptomyces bacteria. Some species have the capability to produce dozens of antibiotic compounds encoded in their genome, even though they only produce 1 or 2 of these in the lab. If we could trigger the expression of these silent genes, they could be a vast new source of antibiotics. Streptomyces have been producing antibiotics for millions of years, long before humans even existed on this planet. Now, our future here may depend on them.